friends at home. In this video, I will be going over today's language arts pages with you. You should find both of these pages in your folder. In fact, they should be fairly close to the top because Mrs. Hetkoff and I tried to put them in order for you. So both of them say, let's learn EW, and I'll go over both of these with you. I will start with this one, so if you want to get out this one first, we can begin. Before we put our name on our paper and before we start, I just want to do a real quick little mini lesson with you. We talked about in our Journeys books this morning and when we took our pre-test, all of our spelling words this week have the ooh sound, okay? All of our spelling words this week have ooh. Some of them use the OO, like moon, boot, okay? Some of them use the OU, like soup, okay? And then some of them use the EW. So both of our pages today, we will be using the EW OO spelling pattern, okay? So it says, write the correct word under each picture. And then it says, use the word bank at the bottom of the page. And then it says, cross off the words as you go. So we're doing the OO spelling pattern, EW, OU, and OO. Let's do it. The first thing I do is always the same. I take out my pencil and I write down my name. Please make sure you write your name nicely on these. And please take your time to do your work nicely. So down at the bottom, you have a word box. Each of these words names one of these pictures. You have to look at the word, sound it out. We know that words are made up of sounds, okay? We know that. So whenever we're looking at a word in print, a couple of you are not looking. Whenever we're looking at a word in print, if we go through and say each of the sounds, it's fairly simple then to sound out our words. Because our English language gets a little wonky-donkey, it's important that we learn different spelling patterns so that we're sounding the words out correctly, okay? So, this first one here, does anybody know what that's a picture of? What is that a picture of, Lillian? It is, it's tissue, and I hear that ooh in there, don't I? Tissue. Now I want to show you something. I got my handy dandy whiteboard here. And I want to show you why it's important that we understand those ways to make the different sounds, okay? We know that every letter makes a sound. And we know that if we had a word like C-A-T, we could sound that out. K-at, cat. Okay, but sometimes we put a few letters together to change the sound. So for example, the word tissue, we have, oh, I got some spam likely calling me. T-I-S-S-U-E, okay? We have tish, and then we have this oo. So when we sound it out, we know t, I, so we have t, I, and then u, tissue, okay? So this word is tissue. So when you are writing the word tissue, you'll find it down here in the box, and then you'll write it nicely on the lines. Make sure you're bumping those lines, okay? Tissue. Then you'll go through and look at the next picture. If you're not sure what it is, skip it. Come back to it, okay? Here we have a jewel, a scoop, a cube, juice, a moon, fruit, glue, and he's blew out his candle. So you'll go through, find the words, write them nicely on the line, and then color in your best coloring. On the other OO page today, the first thing I do is always the same. Take out that pencil, write down that name. It says read the sentences and highlight the OO words. If you don't have a highlighter, I know that you all have markers or crayons, So you can use either your marker or your crayon or something. Highlight means you color over it. So as you read the sentence, Mark drew, there's an ooh word, a picture of the moon. There's an ooh word. My grandma made some prune juice. Okay? You're going to highlight those ooh words. Then it says write down the words you found below. So I found drew. I'll write it down. D-R-E-W. I found moon. I'll write it down. M-O-O-N. I found prune. And some of these words I might have never seen before. But because I understand the different ways to make the ooh sound, I can use what I know about letters and sound out the words. You'll keep going, find the ooh words in the next two, and I'll give you a hint. There's 2 ooh words in each sentence. So if you only find 1, you haven't found enough. And if you find 3, you did something wrong, because there's 2 in each sentence. Then, after you highlight and write the words, down here it says choose one of the sentences above. So either Mark drew a picture of the moon, my grandma made some prune juice, the teacher's suit was blue, or I used glue to make my own cube. Choose a sentence, write it on the line. So you're just going to copy the sentence and then draw a picture of it. So if you want to say Mark drew a picture of the moon, you'll write Mark drew a picture of the moon and then draw a picture of Mark drawing a picture of the moon.
And destroying the earth.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, friends at home, I hope that you have fun with this and keep practicing sounding out those ooh words. Goodbye.